Hi there and welcome back to the Tap Cave. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Nick and I am a reseller. I sell stuff on the internet for profit. That's how I earn a living. And in this video, I'm just going to share what I'm up to this week. Now, eBay has given, I'm not sure if it's just business sellers, it might be, final value fees capped at £1. So we have opted into that. So I'm trying to get a bunch of higher value items listed. So we only incur maximum £1 final value fee should we sell it. And I thought I'd just share some of the things I'm sorting out. So if we pan around here, you may have seen this in a recent video. This is a Husqvarna sewing machine and I've just got it all set up. I plugged in the foot pedal and with a bit of luck this will now run. I've had it plugged in before and it all lit up, nice lights under here, but this is the first time I've plugged in the foot pedal, so I'm going to depress the foot pedal and I don't know if I have to do anything else, but we'll see. Hopefully. Let's go. There we go. Okay, that's running. Cool. There's a speed control here. So low. Let's put it on max, see what it goes. Okay, so looks pretty good. I don't have the manual for this. I don't know how to use any of these programs or functions, but clearly the motor is running, the pedal is operating just fine. So I am going to sell that as working. Yeah, quite happy with that. Okay, so I've just finished doing the pictures for the sewing machine. I think I'm going to use something like that for the lead image, so you can see in one shot you've got the machine, the pedal, mains lead, and these are all of the tools. I figured out that the whole tray slides out, so that displays really well. I've got the case here. I'm going to do a separate image of it in the case, but yeah, that's all good to go now. So I've struggled to find out where to go price-wise on that, because even when I used Terapeak, I couldn't find a working version of this that had been sold on Buy It Now. I think there was one on auction, but it didn't achieve a lot. Nowhere near what I'm pretty sure this is worth. So I'm just going to do my usual in this scenario, and that is aim high, and I'm going to aim for 200, which I'm pretty sure is beyond what this is worth. So I'm going to have offers on, and if I get a reasonable offer in, I will consider it. So the way I figure it when I'm not sure on the value of something, I'm in no rush with this. It's sat in the loft for well over a year. You know what I mean? So I'll put it on at 200. Consider offers if they come in. If I don't get much interest and it's sat there, I will slowly but surely come down in price, and eventually it will find its mark. I've just been testing, oh this is so heavy, this beast, so that's an original piano black, really massive PlayStation 3, and that checks out fine. I keep a few old PS3 discs in stock, that's 2012 Olympics, just to check that they're loading a game. And then this one, the version that came out after that is slim. It's got a much bigger hard drive in it. That one has tested just fine as well. I picked that one up on a what do you call it, jumble trail thing in a local village. Now I think I paid 10 for the machine and a bunch of software, and I had a really good game with it that sold for really good money. And that one had a Minecraft in, which will go well. So that was a good bonus. So both of those are working. I do have a couple of pads, but they seem to have slight issues. So I'm just going to sell them as console only. Haven't done the research yet, but they should sell no problem at all. So that's good. So I think my next job, I took some pictures. I forgot to film whilst I was testing them on the telly in the front room. But what I like to do is take a couple of pictures of the machine running on the telly. So I've taken those, which is cool. If I remember, I'll pop the pictures in here just to show you what I'm talking about. So what I think I'll do now, I will tidy up all of this mess, get the pictures done, get all of those ready, maybe draft them as well. And I think then, he's looking at me, it's on to Henry Hoover's. Start plugging those in, see if they work. So first of the two PlayStations, this is the original PS3, the shiny piano black one, and this is the cool 60 gig with the memory card slots and 4 USBs under there. It's the backwards compatible one, and I forgot to chuck a PS1 game and a PS2 game in, just so I can put in the listing that it's going to fire those up. So I need to go and do that. But yeah, there's still quite strong demand for these. I'm going to shoot for, I think, about 100 for it. That's all I'm putting with it, is a mains lead. As I said before, I have a controller, but it's just got some issues, and I don't want that to be a, you know, something that's going to cause me problems further down the line. So I'm going to sell it just as the unit, tested and working. So yeah, that's it. Good tip with these. Good to get into the practice of doing. Take photos of all this information. I mean, put it in your description anyway. So you've got the model number there, the CEC number, and serial number. Take a picture of that, get that in your listing. It's just good practice. It stops, well, it puts people off trying to do a switcheroo and returning it. So good practice. So that is ready to go, or it will be when I've done the extra tests I need to do. Okay, so this is the slim, the reissued version of the PS3. It didn't clean up particularly well. You might be able to see it's got lots of scuffs and marks on it. But these seem to be doing okay. This is the, I think it's 160 gig version. And in the condition it's in, I think I'm going to go buy it now for around 70, 75. Should be able to achieve that. So again, bunch of pictures. I will include the pictures of it running on the TV just to show it working. So yeah, good to go. Hi there, it's now the next day. I thought I'd better film something before I completely forget. Oh, that's lovely. So I've just picked a bunch of orders, so I thought that's a good point to share with you. So we have sold, well, straight away, this sold within a couple of hours. This is the 160 gig PS3 that I was showing. I listed last night, the kind of pretty scruffy one, console only. And that's gone for the asking price of, what did I go for? I went for 70 in the end, so very happy with that. And a bunch of other bits, quickly run through what I've just picked off the shelves. I listed some kids books, a couple of little bundles. There's 5 in a bundle. These have gone to a subscriber, Mandy. Thanks, Mandy. I took an offer of $8.50 with shipping on top for those. Then I had a conversation with a buyer about this. This is a replacement Angel Care baby monitor parent unit, and the person in question decided that it was the right item for what they needed after having a discussion about it, and they bought that. That's gone out for £10. Sold a bunch of the most popular cube we sell, which is the 2x2 pillow, the curved one. There's another 4 of these going out today. And had a couple of messages. So one is going to Chris. Says, "Hi Nick and Andrea, subscriber here. Just wanted to say I'm a massive fan of your YouTube videos. Thank you. You played a big part in getting me into reselling and I absolutely love it. Really lifted my spirit. This is a gift for my daughter Orla, who mentioned she would like one after she watched one of your videos with me. Many thanks and keep up the good work." Well, that will be winging its way to you shortly. Another message on a cube, was there? "Hi Nick and Andrea, huge fan of your videos. Just had to purchase a cube after seeing them in the videos. Not brave enough to attempt a bigger one. Stay safe, all the best, Ashley." And Ashley also bought My Chemical Romance special edition fold out with 2 DVDs. This was on for £10. Very cool. So yeah, those will be off to you shortly. Andrea sold a dress for £45 plus shipping. I don't have that with me. Andrea's not bought that through yet. And what else? Oh, some spares for a Medela breast pump. It's just a couple of spare bottles, some membranes and a stand, bits and bobs. That's gone for £15 plus shipping. Oh, and another 2x2. This is the square edged one. So yeah, so far today that's what's sold. So yeah, I'll check in a bit later. I've just started cleaning and testing the Henrys. I'm going to do a basic test on all of the Henrys. So I thought I'd try and cut this together. Basically, I'm just going to plug them in, switch them on one by one, check that they have some suction. Okay, last one. This is 7 out of 7. Okay, so they all run, so that's good. A couple smell really like they're burning. I don't know if that's just because they've stood idle for so long. But yeah, it's a good start. Next task is I've got all of these attachments. I need to work out how many sets of those I've got. In these bags are the parts that make up these poles. There's the brush, like the head, and a couple of these tubes. So what I'm going to do now, I think, just work out how many sets of attachments I've got and if I can make up 7 complete Hoovers. Right, I thought I'd quickly do some research and see what sort of prices the Henrys are fetching currently. So there's a red one there, look, 65, 65. Now that's interesting, 85. That says refurbished, but that's exactly that. But further up there was a lot that were, I mean that's on bids, which wouldn't have helped. But yeah, they start, there's one there, look at 50, 57. So yeah, starting from 50 and going up. Buy it now, refurbished. I don't know what qualifies something to be able to be called refurbished. That's a bit of a grey area for me, that one. But I think these will sell well. Okay, let's sort them and get them on. Hello, Henrys. Okay, so I've just thoroughly cleaned this one. Look at that. And I've cleaned this in a filter. John kindly sent me some bags, so I'm going to add a bag to it. And I think that qualifies for refurbished then. Right, it's tested, thoroughly cleaned. Yeah, I don't know, let me know what you think. Is there a certain step you need to go through to be able to call something refurbished? Beyond testing and thoroughly cleaning? It's a good question. Okay, just quickly on the matter of refurbished as a condition. I was just chatting to some friends, and Peter Cummins has just dug out some information. There is manufacturer refurbished. Obviously I can't call it that. An item that has been professionally restored to a working order by a manufacturer approved vendor, etc. But then there is seller refurbished. An item that has been restored to working order by the eBay seller or a third party not approved by the manufacturer. This means the item has been inspected, cleaned and repaired to full working order and is in excellent condition. So with these I'm going to go through each one individually, test them, thoroughly clean them, clean out the filter, or well, this part, like the membrane thing. This one was absolutely caked before I cleaned it. It doesn't look great now, to be honest, but it's much better. I'm going to put a new bag in, and I'm happy that that qualifies as seller refurbished. I've not just taken the item, snapped a picture and listed it. I'm going to put probably at least half an hour's work into each one of these, and test them thoroughly and clean them thoroughly and add the bag. So yeah, interesting. So let me know what you think. Do you use seller refurbished as a condition descriptor? And yeah, let me know what you guys do. Okay, so the first one is all thoroughly cleaned and ready for the pictures. The other thing that I am adding to at least 3 of these is these brand new accessories packs. So yeah, totally qualifies for the refurbished condition. So yeah, that's the first one ready to go. I'm actually considering ordering up another couple of these because they're only about £13 a set for all of the tools, brand new head and hose and the pole in sections. So yeah, anyway, that's the first one. I'm going to crack on with cleaning all of these up, getting them all ready. Okay, it's a little while later. I've had a few more orders come in and I thought I'd share with you what has sold. But quickly, one last thing about the Henry Hoovers before we move on from the whole Henry Hoover thing. Let me switch the view and I'll show you. The one that I was working on first, underneath the handle is the little panel with all the information. Now this is a 620 watt. And they do vary, even if they are the same colour. For example, this, on the surface, exactly the same looking Henry. If you lift up the handle, this is, well, it's filthy for a start, because I haven't cleaned this one yet. It's a 1200 watts. So a much more powerful motor, and it does seem to make a difference with their desirability. These still sell, and I'm going to pitch it around a similar price, but it's well worth taking note of this if you pick one up. A few more orders have come in, like I said. I'll quickly run through. We have sold another cube, a 4x4. It's off to Thomas, who I think is a subscriber. It's just sent in the buyer's note, rainbow hearts. So thank you, Thomas, if you are watching. This sold. I sent out an offer. You may remember a while back I sorted out a load of cigarette cards and tea cards and confectionery cards. This is a Lions Made Pop Stars card with Ringo Starr on. Now I sent out an offer of £25 and it got snapped up. So that's £25 for that one card, which is nice. Sold one of these Paperback sealed CD albums. I've got one left. Now I bought a job lot of those at a car boot sale. I think it's a long time ago. 70 or 80 of these I started with. Got one left now, and that sold for £8. Sold a Harry Potter paperback for £4.50, and this Medela swing breast pump has gone on offer at 40. Had a couple of extras and bits with it. So those are going to go out as well, which is good. Just quickly, I know I said I was done with the Henry Hoovers, but one other step I'm now taking. I watched a video about Henry Hoovers, and another step I'm now taking is to use the shower head and rinse through and clean out the filters, the bit that sits inside the top of the bucket. And then I can add that to my description again, and that will really help the level of suction that the machine gets. I am just about to start packaging. We've had some cracking orders, which I will share with you in a second. But just quickly, I'm currently watching the Seller Ladies. So we have Lex and Karin and Sam and Carla, Andrea and Heather. Hello.
And yeah. You could just have a zip in there, because that could be very ouch.
Listing this high value stuff to take advantage of the £1 maximum final value fee offer has been going really well. I put the first Henry up there. I'm currently finishing off cleaning the filters and the rest of them to get them listed. He sold within a matter of a few hours. Now that's the smaller powered motor one in there. I put that one on at 80 and it sold pretty much straight away. And then I think I already shared that the slimline PS3 sold. Well, the original fat chunky PS3 that I had on at 100, that sold as well last night. And then the sewing machine that I wasn't sure where to pitch it price wise, so I went high at 200, had an offer in this morning at 150, and just thought, you know what, that's perfectly fair, and I accepted that. So it's going really, really well. So I think I'm going to wrap the video up here, because all I'm going to be doing is getting the rest of these Henrys refurbished by cleaning the filters and giving them a thorough clean and sorting out all the accessories and stuff. I'm going to order some more accessories. I think that is the plan. These accessories packs from eBay. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought below. Yeah, my main task today is seeing if I've got enough cardboard to pack all of these bulky items that I've been shifting. Anyway, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.